Peter Miller, aka Miss Handbag. How are we all doing out there today? A lot of nice weather today. Really nice out there. Better than it has been over the weekend. So, guys, I'm back this week. And don't forget my new show as well on a Saturday morning, 10 a.m. till 12 noon. If anybody wants to come on and talk, or anybody out there who, you know, has just opened a business or anything like that, wants to chat about it, get yourselves in on a Saturday morning and come and see me. On about coming into the studio. And we've got someone called Bridget who's coming in and going to be talking about her project she's doing, about counselling, about doing arts for people with anxiety. And she's coming in at 5 o'clock today. So stay tuned to your favourite radio station, Darlow Radio, with me, Peter Miller. only on Dano Radio. Well, if you've been in the Cornmill lately and you've probably seen a couple of new shops, well, the brand new sweet shop is opening in the Cornmill Centre. Absolutely lovely little shop, owned by Wendy. She's absolutely gorgeous lady. So get yourself in there in the Cornmill Centre. We've got Julie's of Darlington, and we've also got the Locksmith who's in there, and hopefully another cafe, but nothing seems to have occurred of that just yet. On about cafes, don't forget Nation Road Cafe is open Wednesday to Sunday, to pop in for your specials and stuff like that. That's Nation Road Cafe. It's now open Wednesday to Sunday. A bit more about cafes and restaurants coming up as we go into talking about Restaurant Week in Darlington. Dancing Queen. Well, coming next, it's Lionel Richie. Yeah, we've got Lionel Richie dancing on the ceiling.
We've
A great win at the weekend. Well done on their penalty shootout on Saturday. They are playing again tonight at 7:45. They're playing away. So good luck to all the lads there, and I hope Darton wins, which was brilliant on Saturday. A brilliant score on the penalties, and I hope the lads win tonight. So good luck to Darton football team, who will be playing tonight away. at 7:45. Also, they are going to carry on training and playing at Blackwell Meadows. So I've been told they're not going back to the stadium just yet. But when they do, I'm sure Darlow Radio will catch up with them as they progress in the Champion League. Forget Andy's candy bar up on Duke Street. He's up there. So get yourselves up there. We all like a pick and mix. Well, he's a little mix. Peter. I said, of course I do. Of course. What would you like me to say? She said, well, it's my anniversary. So a big happy anniversary to Joan and Bob on their 3 years anniversary. And this next song is from Gabrielle and Dreams, especially for Joan and Bob. Yeah, you're listening to Dallo Radio with me, Peter Miller. That was for Joan and Bob on their 3 years anniversary of Gabrielle and Dreams. Happy anniversary to the pair of you. Well, coming up in about 20 minutes' time, I've got me guest coming on, Bridget, and she's going to be talking about her counselling project and course and stuff like that, and about art, how you can draw art for people who have got anxiety. Sometimes people can reach out drawing and stuff instead of talking. So she's going to come and join me just after the news at 5 o'clock. So stay tuned to your favourite radio station, Darno Radio, with me, Peter Miller, aka Miss Handbag. week here in Darlington. There's lots of nice places where you can go cheap. Sometimes it's nice to get yourselves out and have a nice meal cheap. You've got the Hole in the Wall, two courses for £10. You've got three squares, two breakfasts with cups of tea and two slices of toast for £10. You've got the Pennyweight, you've got Alforno. You've got loads of places in Darlington doing special for Restaurant Week. Also coming up, we're going to be talking about Business Week. Yes, it's Business Week is also in Darlington, so I've got some news on that coming up. Only on your favourite radio station. It's with me, Peter Miller, on downloadradio.com. Week, as I probably just said, and what it is businesses what are struggling in Darlington. It's called Save the High Street, and it's www.savethehighstreet ltd.com.uk. So I'll say that again. It's www.savethehighstreetlimited.co.uk. And it's free for all businesses, and you don't have to pay anything. All you have to do is tell them your earnings, and they will help you out as a small independent business to hopefully, get you back on your feet and stuff like that. So if you give them an email or a text or whatever, I'll say it again. It's www.savethehighstreetlimited.ltd.co.uk, and it's free for all businesses who are struggling, and there is a lot at the moment what are struggling, not only just in Darlington but around the world and the northeast, with this 10 o'clock curfew and stuff like that. So it's handy to give them an email and see if they can help you out. Anything to help you out here on Darlow Radio with me, Peter Miller, aka Miss Handbag. And coming up shortly, we have got a special guest, Bridget, she's called, and she's going to be talking about her counselling project, and also about people who have anxiety, who prefer to draw than talk. And she's going to be coming live in the studio at 5 o'clock. So please stay tuned for your Tea Time show. Sorry about that. That little song seemed to go on forever, but if you could see me here in the studio, I was dancing about in my chair, as you do. But you can see me because I'm on YouTube. So get yourself on YouTube and have a look at me dancing about in my chair. Okay, coming up in about 5 minutes, 10 minutes after the news, Bridget is coming up to join me, like I said, to talk about her counselling and arts and stuff like that. Also, next week, live on the phone as well, Sam Dickinson from the Northeast. He is going to be talking to me on his about his a bit of a tongue twister there, wasn't it? He is going to talk to me about his new album, which is out this Friday. So that is Sam Dickinson, and he will be live on the phone to me next Tuesday, talking about his new album out. Which is out this Friday, and he is coming to Darlington. Yes, he's coming to Darlington to perform at the East End Club on the 30th of October, all being well, and hosted by myself, Miss Handbag, which will be a great evening. The tickets are on sale at East End Club, and they are £6 a ticket, and it'll be well worth the money, and well worth the night, a good night, and plenty more things coming up in the future at East End Club, so get a look out on my Facebook. It's some more things coming up.
Darlow Radio.
free and smile. And we've all got a smile at the moment, haven't we? So, well, like I promised, I've got Bridget who has come into the studio to see us today. And she's going to be talking about art therapy workshop, what might be coming soon, and also about counselling services. So welcome, Bridget, to Darlington Radio. How are you?
Yeah, I'm great, thank you.
Great. And you look stressed a little bit. Relax, darling, relax. You know, relax. So tell us a bit about these counselling services you're doing and how you got into them.
I got into counselling about 5 years ago. I was suffering from depression and anxiety myself, so I was going through tough times. So I went to counselling myself for 20 sessions, found it amazing afterwards. My self-esteem was built, my depression was gone, and it motivated me to become a counsellor. So I did my degree, went to college, passed my degree, and now I'm a fully qualified counsellor and I'm loving it.
You're absolutely loving it, yeah. And it you know, what a brilliant story, you know, of suffering from something yourself and then becoming helpful to someone else you've experienced is really good. So tell us about a little bit about the service. What are you going to be offering? If anybody is feeling bad about themselves, having trouble sleeping, overwhelmed with emotions, struggling to cope, and stuff like that, you know.
I would say, you know, if anyone out there is feeling, you know, those emotions, feeling depressed, feeling anxious, you know, counselling is there to help support that person in that time. It's a very safe space where you won't be judged, you'll be totally accepted. You know, lots of empathy, because I can definitely relate to the issues that people come up with, as I've gone through it myself. So I can totally understand where you're coming from, and it does take, you know, a brave person to actually step out into counselling, because it can be quite daunting and scary at first, but, you know, take the first step and attend counselling and you will really get the benefit from it.
Yeah.
It's a very helpful thing to do. And I just think that when you think about it, you know, if you're ill and not well physically, you go to your doctor. And if you're not well mentally, I think it should be the same sort of thing. You should just go to counselling. There shouldn't be a stigma to it. You know, men and women should just attend counselling, you know, as they would a doctor. Because mental health, you know, is so important.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter. Someone said to me the other day, it doesn't matter if you've got a smile on your face, or you know, your stuff. It's what's happening inside, what's happening inside your head, or deep down and stuff like that. You know, what people don't realise, and services like yours do help a lot of people. Do you find at the moment that there is more people reaching out to you through this pandemic, or?
Yes, I am getting a lot more interest at the moment, because obviously the COVID situation is making people more insulated, isolated. So, you know, if they're coping with depression already, that's going to have a massive impact. And also anxiety, you know, being anxious about going out with COVID around, it's quite difficult for people.
On about anxiety, I've got wrote down here, anxiety art therapy workshop, and sometimes it's easy for people to sit down and talk to one-on-one, but drawing can be another thing to help someone with anxiety. What are you going to do in that class?
Well, I find that I'm doing one-to-one therapy, art therapy already with some of my clients, and the feedback is really good. They really enjoy doing art, because sometimes people struggle to speak how they feel. So to actually draw a picture of that represents their feelings and emotions is really helpful to them. So I really want to do that with a group of 4 people, the same age group, so that they could relate to each other. And we're going to look at anxiety in particular, look at ways of dealing with it to manage it better, explore their own anxiety, because everyone's
different.
Experience will be very different.
Yeah.
And to have 4 people each session for 4 weeks, I'm going to do 4 week for £60 for the 4 weeks. an hour session, and we can all work together as a group and do work together. I think it'll be a really good way
Exactly,
of
yeah.
doing that.
And that is a good way of getting people, especially at this time with the COVID, and getting people hopefully on the mend and better. Now, if you do want to contact Bridget, her phone number is 07902 618 400. I will give you that again. That is 07902 618 400. Or you can go on our website. It's www.innerbegin.info. So it's www.innerbegin.info. Inner being. Oh, inner being. Sorry, she's shouting it over. It's me, I got it wrong. www.innerbeing.info. Sorry about that. I will get it right one of these days. I'm not very good at websites myself. I don't really use them, just telephone numbers. So that's why I'm like, oh, what? It's all one word. It's all joined up. Yeah, okay. Well, thank you very much, Bridget, for coming in today. And hopefully people out there who are listening will get in contact with you. And, you know, and who are suffering and stuff like that. And hopefully your art class takes off, and hopefully people get calling, and you help a lot of people out. And it's a great service, what you're doing, and you should be proud of yourself. And thank you very much for coming in to Darlow Radio to talk about it.
Thank you very much for having me.
No problem. Thank you. Sam Dickinson and All We Are. And don't forget, he is coming to Darlington on the 30th of October at the East End Club. And also, he'll be on the phone next week talking about his new album, what is out this Friday. Thank you very much to Bridget, who has just joined us. And if everybody is suffering with like anxiety or depression or anything like that, please give her a ring because we know at this very present moment things, you know, are not all things are not all that they seem to be, are they? And people can put a smile on their face, but deep down they are hurting or there's something going on with them. So if you are one of them, get in touch with Bridget, and thank you very much for Bridget coming on today. It was absolutely brilliant. Coming up next, we're going to be talking about Majestic Theatre in Darlington. We're going to be talking about Harvey's Late Bar. We're going to be talking about a few more things as well. So keep on joining me on this Tea Time Show on darlowradio.com with me, Miss Handbag, aka Peter Miller. Yeah. Don't forget the Majestic Theatre in Darlington. They've got their Halloween special. And don't forget they've got the Christmas panto as well at the Majestic Theatre in Darlington if you want to take your kids there. Also, we have got Miss Handbag will be in her shop as well on the 31st of October. She will be there doing a competition. It's for everybody's age. So if you're a young kid or an adult or anybody for any age, and it's going to be a competition, a fancy dress competition, and the winner will get a £50 voucher to spend in the Cornmill Centre, courtesy of Miss Handbag. So yeah, so if you want to get yourselves dressed up on the 31st of October, Miss Handbag will be judging at 1 o'clock, and obviously social distance and masks and everything have to be worn, and you get £50 vouchers to spend in the Cornmill Centre, courtesy of Miss Handbag. So don't forget about Halloween, the Majestic Theatre, and also the Christmas panto will be on there. Coming up, we're going to be talking about Harvey's Late Bar. They've just had a refit, and some more good things coming up in the next half an hour. Open for a while in Darlington. Well, I've been doing it out, and if you've seen it on Facebook, it looks absolutely beautiful. Norman Honeyman, who runs it, he's actually done a lot of work inside of it, and it looks absolutely brilliant. So I can't wait to get in there and have a J2O when it opens and have a look properly. So that's why, if you wondered why Harvey's haven't been open, it's because I've been doing it out, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. Have a look on their Facebook page. It looks really good. So, well, we're coming to the last half an hour of my show. Don't forget, if you are tuning in on a Saturday morning, you will hear me. Yes, I'm here every Saturday morning from now on, from 10 till 12 noon. So come and join me for that on here.
This is your
you are feeling a bit peckish tonight, don't forget it is Restaurant Week in Darlington. And we've got lots of places. The Hole in the Wall, 2 course for £10. Alforno, pennyweight. Free squares on a morning for breakfast. 2 breakfasts. It's like toast, tea for 2 for £10. Lots of places in Darlington for Restaurant Week. I'm having braised steak with mashed potato, peas and Yorkshire pudding tonight. I've had it in a slow cooker, the braised steak, and it's going to be absolutely lovely when I get in. And don't forget to join me on Saturday morning, like I say, at 10 o'clock. I will be here in the studio all on my own. So if you are opening a business or if you're a musician or anything like that, give me a text and pop in and see me. Or if you want to promote your business, pop in and see me and we can work something out and you can be live on the air here in the radio station. So get texting and see what you want. If there's any birthdays or any engagements or anything like that, give me a shout and I will message them also on here on the radio station. And I'm in the mood to dance. Only if we could, eh? Only if we could. We're going to be in by 10 o'clock and not even dance. This next song is coming up for Phil. I know he'll be listening. This is especially for him.
We've seen great power. Turn up the
Nothing like a little bit of camp on a Tuesday tea time, just to lighten everybody's mood up. You can see Miss Handbag there, can't you, with her tap shoes on, dancing in the puddles with her brolly. That'll be a sight to see, but never mind. Yes. Don't forget, if you are a business out there and you are struggling, this week is a business week in Darlington, and if you're if you're a business out there what is struggling in Darlington and anywhere else, if you go on to www.savethehighstreetlimited.co.uk. So that's www.savethehighstreetlimited.co.uk, and it's a free for all businesses. I think all I need to know is how much your takings are, and they will help you on. It's a good thing what is happening here in Darlington. It's called Save the High Street, because as you know, a lot of businesses and a lot of the things are rapidly going down, especially with this 10 p.m. curfew for the hospitality trade. It just doesn't make any sense whatsoever that the pubs shut at 10 o'clock, and a lot of people are losing a lot of money on things like that, and especially in a lot of places around the country which are in a curfew and they can't see their friends, or they can't mix with people when they go out and stuff like that. They're not allowed to, and it just becomes a bit of a nightmare really for businesses to keep their head above water. So, like I say, it's called Save the High Street, and it's on www.savethehighstreetlimited.co.uk, and it's free for all businesses. So get in touch, and hopefully we'll come out of this singing in the rain. Well, not so quite. are going out tonight. Don't forget at the Boot and Shoe, DJ Terry is there tonight. I'd sing on a star. Get yourselves in, get yourselves out. A very good evening to Sarah. I know she's listening as well. Good evening, and a big shout out to Big John and the Tuesday Club who out and about in Darlington tonight. So get yourselves out and about. Like I say, it's Restaurant Week. Well, I'm going to finish it off with this and another couple, and then that's me till Saturday morning. Don't forget, I'm here every Saturday morning now, 10 till 12. Now, this next song represents me a little bit.